The internet, a sprawling, interconnected network, a digital tapestry woven from billions of threads. We navigate this digital ocean daily, our clicks and scrolls propelling us through a sea of websites, social media feeds, and online marketplaces. This digital world has become so ingrained in our lives, so ubiquitous and essential, that we often take it for granted. Beneath this familiar facade lies a realm of data, networks, and digital interactions that most of us never encounter. The deep web, and, further still, the dark web. To comprehend the depths of the internet, imagine an iceberg. The portion visible above the waterline represents the surface web. This is the internet we know and use every day, the realm of search engines, social media giants, and e-commerce platforms. But beneath this familiar surface, hidden from the prying eyes of standard search engines, lies the deep web. Here you'll find private databases, academic journals, cloud storage services, and the internal networks of corporations and governments. Access to the deep web is often restricted, requiring passwords, subscriptions, or specific credentials. Venturing deeper still, into the cold, dark depths of the digital ocean, we encounter the dark web. This hidden underbelly of the internet is shrouded in anonymity, its servers and users concealed by layers of encryption and specialized software. The dark web is often portrayed as a digital den of iniquity, a haven for criminals, hackers, and purveyors of illicit goods. While this portrayal is not entirely inaccurate, it is incomplete, a simplification that fails to capture the true complexity of this hidden realm. Join us as we embark on this illuminating and at times unsettling journey into the digital abyss. Imagine the internet as a vast ocean, its surface shimmering under the digital sun. This is the surface web, the part of the internet we interact with daily. It's the familiar realm of search engines like Google, social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, and e-commerce giants like Amazon and eBay. Here, information flows freely, websites are easily indexed and accessed, and communication happens in the open. When you search for information, browse online stores, or catch up with friends on social media, you're sailing the familiar waters of the surface web. Section 2. The deep web, beneath the surface. As we dive deeper into our digital ocean, we leave the sunlit surface behind and enter the twilight zone of the deep web. This vast, submerged realm is far larger than the surface web, containing a staggering amount of data and information. But unlike the surface web, the deep web is not indexed by standard search engines. Think of the deep web as the internet's backstage area. It's where we store our personal data, access our online banking, and manage our cloud storage. The deep web, despite its ominous-sounding name, is not inherently dangerous. Section 3. The dark web, the uncharted depths. Venturing further into the depths, we enter the dark web, the internet's Mariana Trench. Here, the digital waters are murky, shrouded in anonymity and encrypted communications. The dark web is intentionally hidden, accessible only through specialized software like the Tor browser, which masks your IP address and bounces your traffic through a network of relays. While the dark web has legitimate uses, it has also become a haven for illicit activities. Section 1. The Onion Router. Accessing the dark web requires a specialized tool, the Tor browser. Tor, short for the Onion Router, provides anonymity and privacy by encrypting your internet traffic and routing it through a network of volunteer-operated servers around the world. This process, known as onion routing, adds layers of encryption, making it extremely difficult to trace the origin or destination of your internet activity. Your internet traffic is bounced through a series of relays, each one peeling away a layer of encryption until it reaches its final destination. Once you have downloaded and installed the Tor browser, you can start exploring the dark web. However, navigating this hidden realm is not as straightforward as using the surface web. Forget about search engines like Google. They don't index dark websites. Instead, you'll need to rely on specialized directories, forums, and link lists, often referred to as hidden wikis. It's essential to remember that not everything on the dark web is illegal, but the inherent anonymity attracts a diverse range of users and activities. While the Tor browser provides anonymity, it's crucial to understand that it's not a foolproof shield. Avoid disclosing personal information, be wary of phishing attempts, and never download or open files from untrusted sources. The dark web is a high-risk environment, and it's essential to prioritize your safety and security. Exploring the dark web can be a fascinating and informative experience, but it's crucial to proceed with caution, awareness, and a healthy dose of skepticism. While the dark web is often associated with illicit activities, it also serves as a vital platform for protecting free speech and fostering open dialogue in an increasingly censored digital landscape. In many parts of the world, governments and authoritarian regimes restrict access to information, censor dissenting voices, and punish those who dare to challenge the official narrative. The dark web, with its layers of anonymity and encryption, provides a safe haven for individuals living under such oppressive conditions. Journalists, activists, and political dissidents can use the dark web to communicate securely, share sensitive information, and organize protests without fear of reprisal. The anonymity provided by the dark web empowers individuals to speak truth to power without fear of retribution. Whistleblowers, often operating within organizations or governments, are uniquely positioned to expose wrongdoing, corruption, and abuses of power. Platforms like SecureDrop and WikiLeaks have emerged as vital tools for facilitating whistleblowing and investigative journalism. These platforms allow sources to anonymously submit documents, images, and other sensitive information. The dark web, in this context, serves as a vital safeguard against corruption and abuse, fostering transparency and accountability. Beyond its role in protecting free speech and facilitating whistleblowing, the dark web also serves as a platform for individuals with niche interests, unconventional beliefs, and marginalized identities to connect and communicate freely. Online forums and communities dedicated to topics ranging from cryptography and cybersecurity to philosophy, literature, and activism flourish in the dark web's hidden recesses. These online spaces provide a sense of belonging and acceptance for individuals who may feel ostracized or misunderstood in mainstream online communities. For people living in countries where certain beliefs or lifestyles are criminalized or stigmatized, the dark web can offer a lifeline. While the dark web serves as a platform for free speech and anonymity, it has also become a breeding ground for illicit activities, most notably the proliferation of online black markets. These digital marketplaces, often operating under monikers like Silk Road or Alpha Bay, facilitate the anonymous trade of illegal goods and services. The range of products available is staggering, encompassing everything from narcotics and firearms to stolen credit card data and counterfeit documents. Transactions are often conducted using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which offer a degree of anonymity. Even when one market is taken down, others quickly emerge to take its place, highlighting the persistent challenge of regulating the dark web. Section 2. Havens for hackers. The dark web has become a haven for hackers of all skill levels, from script kiddies to sophisticated cybercriminals. These digital underworlds provide a platform for hackers to congregate, exchange information, and collaborate on malicious endeavors. Forums dedicated to hacking buzz with discussions on vulnerabilities, exploits, and hacking tools. Law enforcement agencies face an uphill battle trying to infiltrate these forums and track down individuals involved in cybercrime. Section 3. The depths of depravity. The dark web has become a repository for some of the most depraved and horrific content imaginable, including child pornography, torture videos, and hitman-for-hire services. Law enforcement agencies worldwide are engaged in a constant battle to combat the spread of child pornography and other forms of exploitation on the dark web. The anonymity of the dark web, coupled with the technical expertise of those involved in creating and distributing this content, makes it a persistent and evolving challenge for law enforcement. Section 4. The price of anonymity. The anonymity of the dark web is a double-edged sword. It shields whistleblowers and activists, but also emboldens criminals and hackers. Law enforcement monitors dark web activities, and digital footprints can lead to prosecution. Navigating it requires caution and awareness. Venturing into the dark web can be likened to navigating a digital minefield. Every click, every download, every interaction carries inherent risks that can jeopardize your privacy, security, and even your identity. The very anonymity that attracts users to the dark web also makes it a breeding ground for scams, phishing attempts, and malware distribution, turning a casual exploration into a high-stakes game of digital Russian roulette. One of the most prevalent risks on the dark web is encountering scams designed to exploit unsuspecting users. These scams can take various forms, from fake marketplaces offering too-good-to-be-true deals to phishing schemes designed to steal your login credentials and financial information. The anonymity of the dark web makes it difficult to verify the legitimacy of websites and individuals, making it easy for scammers to create convincing facades to lure in unsuspecting victims. Protecting your digital identity is crucial on the dark web. Even simple actions can expose your identity. The dark web hosts sophisticated adversaries. Use a VPN and Tor for extra protection. Keep your software up to date. Be cautious with links. Section 3. The malware maze. The dark web is a hotbed for malware distribution, spreading viruses, ransomware, and spyware. These malicious actors disguise malware as legitimate software, tricking users into downloading it. Once installed, malware can steal your data or control your device. Avoid files from untrusted sources and scan downloads with antivirus software. Back up your data regularly to minimize ransomware impact. Prevention is better than cure when it comes to malware. Section 4. The importance of digital literacy. Navigating the dark web safely requires digital literacy. Recognize risks, adopt a cautious mindset, and understand the legal implications. The dark web demands respect, awareness, and thorough research. Approach it with skepticism and responsible digital citizenship. Section 1. The duality of darkness. Our 15-minute expedition into the dark web, while necessarily brief, has revealed a complex and often contradictory landscape. We've seen how this hidden realm, shrouded in anonymity and encrypted communications, can be both a force for good and a breeding ground for illicit activities. It's a digital reflection of the world we live in, where the lines between right and wrong, ethical and unethical, are often blurred, and where the potential for both progress and harm exists side by side. On one hand, the dark web provides a vital platform for free speech, enabling whistleblowers, journalists, and activists to expose corruption, challenge censorship, and hold powerful entities accountable. It offers a lifeline to individuals living under oppressive regimes, allowing them to communicate securely and access information that would otherwise be inaccessible. It fosters a sense of community and belonging for those with niche interests, unconventional beliefs, or marginalized identities, providing a space for open dialogue and the free exchange of ideas. Section 2. Navigating the digital future. As our reliance on the digital world grows, so too will the importance of understanding the dark web and its implications. It's not a place to be feared, but it is a place that demands respect, caution, and a commitment to responsible digital citizenship. Just as we teach our children to navigate the physical world safely, so too must we equip them with the knowledge and skills to navigate the digital landscape responsibly, including its darkest corners. The dark web, for all its complexities and contradictions, is an integral part of the internet, a reflection of our collective human nature with all its flaws and potentialities. By understanding its intricacies, recognizing its dangers, and harnessing its potential for good, we can strive towards a digital future where freedom and security, anonymity and accountability can coexist in a delicate but essential balance. The journey doesn't end here, it's just the beginning of a lifelong exploration of the ever-evolving digital frontier.